tell you about our dad. Man, where do I start?
When you start a business in the beginning, you need people that will step in and help you. And these people are the customers who are the early adopters of something new. There's always somebody in the beginning that extends a hand to you and gets you started. When I first started in the conveyor business, we were still in the construction business. We used the construction facility that we had, which was over here on Industrial Drive, and it had about maybe 3,000 square feet in the whole place. We had a 900 square foot office, quite a compressed bunch of folk. But that's where we started out.
I wish people here that work for Spantec now could see where we actually came from. To get from one end to the shop to the other, you literally had to climb over, duck under, climb around, walk around. It was so crowded, and we put out such a good product in that little bitty shop.
So then we moved out of there. We moved downtown Glasgow, down on Ray Street, and here we had an assembly floor that was 4,600 square feet, and an office that was about 2,000 feet. We just thought it was just enormous. And of course, in time we quickly outran all that, and it was located downtown. Problem down there was trying to get trucks in and out and all that. So finally we moved to this location here on Industrial Drive, and we've been here since I think 1996. In 1988 we started our own product line called Designer System, and that's where the really big part of this company began, was in 1988.
When I came to work for Bud in 1988, he told me that you are the first person that I'm hiring for the Designer System.
Spantec's Designer System family of conveyors offers the most innovative technology and flexibility in conveyor design in the industry.
He told me, he was quite honest, he said, you may have a job for 2 years or you may have one for 20 years. And turns out that was almost 30 years ago.
Back then, we had basically one family of conveyor or one family of chain called multi-span, and there were only a couple of configurations for that, plain and raised chain. Today, we have upwards of a dozen family styles of chain and over thousands of standard chain patterns and endless numbers of non-standard patterns that we can build. All sorts of new things that we've just encompassed over the years by designing and engineering and building on our technology that we have here at Spantec. We not only just developed chain and sprocket, we manufactured the frame, the drive and idler ends, the sprockets, the powering mechanisms for the conveyors, and so on. All of these components were engineered to work together to create the most reliable conveyor system in the world. Most people would tell you that product is what makes a company successful. I tend to agree with that to some amount, but more importantly, I think what makes Spantec successful is its people.
People here really take pride in their work, and they do a great job, and it shows. Everyone here does that, and it shows so much.
We could not do what we do without this group of people that work here with us. I mean, that's huge.
Yes.
They are.
They're the heart of this place.
They are the heart. They're just very dedicated, very loyal, very just good people.
Very good people. And we're blessed to have each and every one of them.
Absolutely.